Hi, this is Konati from Germany, and I'm here to let you all know why you shouldn't be missing out on Heir 4. So, first and foremost, I've only ever been to Heir 3, and they had the slogan back then, Heir 3 more than a tournament. And really, in hindsight, that couldn't be more true. It really is more than just going there, making it out of pools or not, or whatever. But it's more about the human connections you can make along the way. You know, in my specific case, I talked a bunch with a bunch of Irish guys, specifically Ghoul and Captain Ireland. After Doimling from my own country, took like 20 stocks off of them in crews. They were hellbent on revenge, and I happened to play Doimling in bracket the next day, and they immediately became my biggest fans. Captain Ireland gave me this really nice Ireland flag and like put it around my neck and let me play with it. And I switched to Green Falcon, and he was just there cheering me on, and it was probably the most serene I've ever felt while playing.
I finally had the chance to talk to people, you know, and you always have this tight schedule and you have to play your teams matches and single matches and then bracket starts. But at, tournament recently, there's not much time to interact, and with Heir to the Throne, everybody was there and everyone was talking, and I realized that sitting there super drunk talking to Andiolas and Cone and I hadn't seen those guys since 2010 basically. I realized that, it's so much more than just the tournament, It's not about the competition, it's about the people. It's being there for me was like a vacation. It was seeing my family again and finally being able to talk to them and, just get drunk like in good old times. I mean, all the esports development we have in Smash is great, but for a moment it wasn't about that. It was about the people you got to know. And that is, what got me into Smash. When we first started playing, Smash wasn't an esport, and we sticked around because we loved the game and we loved the community.
I used to have this problem in the Melee community. I would go on trips to Sweden, to France, and to places in the UK, and every weekend my friends would say, "Why are you going there?" And what I'd love to say to them is, I'm going to play this video game which I absolutely adore, which I spend so much of my life devoted to, and see the people who I spend a wonderful amount of time with. But for a long time I was nervous to talk about this thing that was very personal to me, this thing that I did spend so much of my life on. And then I went to Heir, and all of a sudden I was given this feeling that it wasn't just me that loved this and had this passion for this game. It wasn't just me that absolutely adored every minute holding a controller sitting next to one of my friends. It wasn't just me that wanted to travel to the ends of the earth to play this game. And it was then I realised that actually I shouldn't be afraid to talk to people. I shouldn't be afraid to tell people about this because it's my passion.